And now, your reigning, defending, greatest wrestling podcast of all time. This is Let Me Book the Territory, the podcast for smart marks and nostalgia nerds. Featuring A-Dub.
On site, and it's on site.
B.A.
How can the heel heal off on the heel when the heel is healing?
And E-Ray.
No wrestling moves. Just hands. Just hands.
Powered by the Embrace the Turn Up Network. In partnership with the Inaudible Ruckus Podcast.
Welcome to the madness here.
Oh God, we're live. Oh God.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
We're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the oldest of ages, it is I, E-Ray, the quasi-bad guy, the Diet Coke of Evil, the man of 7/8 teeth, Toxie the Adonis, here at your service. And I could not do this show without my compadres, the one guy that's sitting there freaking me out. I don't know if he's frozen or not because he hasn't blinked in 15 years. B.A. DiBiase, B.A. Bigelow, he might be frozen solid. I'm terrified to ask. So I will also mention my guy, big Detroit Dub. That's what they call him. And he says, "Ah!" And then they start shooting, and then he gotta go.
All correct. This is all correct.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How
Your
you
boy
doing,
Dub
my
is
bro?
here. I'm good. I'm feeling like a motherfucking champion because by the time you guys are hearing this, if you are not watching on the live stream, it will be A-Dub's birthday. Happy Dub History Week, everybody. It's just going to be a great week of just celebrating me and more me.
That's right. When you hear this, it will be Dub's birthday, the date that he just fell out of his mother and onto the world, the scourge of the earth. We don't blame her though for this. So it's kind of like the nun and the first omen that gave birth to Antichrist. We don't bother her. It's not her fault. It's purely this creature of pure evil. But as it is, and as we would like to say, happy birthday to the Dub one, E-Ray 313. Raise a glass and everybody follow me, or whatever Eminem said in the shelter. Whatever.
All of that stuff. E-Ray, I need your newborn child, my future niece, to be born.
You need her
on the same day.
Give me your child.
Like,
Give me your child.
I need it to happen. I need her to enter the world the same day as my birthday.
Oh my god.
And she'll have an immediate best friend.
she gonna have this Christmas Eve.
I don't want you being best friends with my child. How about that? That's creepy. That's what Michael Jackson said. But
birthday twin action.
That's true. Uncle Dub, don't be creepy, Uncle Dub. He'll just buy you gifts. If you buy good gifts, then we'll think about it.
Lots of books. Knowledge is power.
Okay, sure.
There you go.
But a Rolls Royce doesn't hurt. I guess I would be talking to the wrong person because I would then need to talk to the richest person on this podcast. For now, I'm gonna catch you. Just be aware. I got some schemes. I got some things planned, but we'll talk about that at a later date. 2025, we got to go live. As we've been doing for the last couple weeks, months, we've been going live. But we got in the building the frozen one himself. His internet does not reflect his wealth gap. I'm talking about B.A. Froziasi. What's going on, Brody?
What is good? It is I, B.A. DiBiase.
and he's not there anymore.
Oh, man. What? I'm not here anymore?
What? One chuckle, two chuckle, three
Am I
chuckle,
here?
four.
Can you see me?
Four chuckle,
Hello?
three chuckle,
Hello?
two chuckle, one.
Hello?
He's pop. No.
And I'm supposed to be the one with the shitty internet.
Wait a minute.
Nope, we can't. You suck.
Can't see it all, buddy.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, it was too good to be true. We told him, hey, man, you're too rich to not have quality Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't understand why don't they listen to me?
I mean, E-Ray, you got to remember, you can't get the greatest internet in the world in cell block H.
but they let him hang up paraphernalia. I thought he had moved on to like white collar prison.
Am I still frozen?
They didn't let him. He just did it.
He just did it like the kingpin.
Yeah,
BA walk around like the kingpin.
He just can't convince AT&T Fiber to come out there.
Yes, you are. If you have to ask, you
are frozen like Elsa, my brother.
Right, let me get out.
And we need you.
And he's gone.
Yeah, for that Wi-Fi, we need you to let it go. Let it go. And you get it. Your kids will know what we're talking about. I've still never seen that movie. But
me neither.
Yeah, it's not about.
Man, he's back. He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
What do you know?
Had to go do some revamping of the internet. Can y'all see me, hear me?
You just had to turn off Pornhub.
No,
you didn't turn it off. You froze again.
Yeah, you froze again, and now you're here.
What?
Now he's here.
Yeah, you just
say hi to the people.
You're rich, man.
Hello.
Go invest.
Hi.
Go invest. Be better.
I know. I got to. I don't know what happened. It was fine up until we pressed record. Sorry, I'll be better.
Be better. Judgment. It's Judgment Day. For real.
If you believe your internet's the only one,
yo shit sucks. Guys,
9:45.
We have a paper. Okay, sorry. LE live event.
You didn't pay per view of this one.
We didn't.
You just
we did
viewed
not
it.
pay per view. We just viewed it. And Saturday night's main event.
Good times.
It was pretty interesting to see. I want to know, before we even get into the graps, what were your guys' thoughts about like the actual like aesthetic? Like they went full on retro, and
dope.
It's some of the best of ways. Please give me your thoughts on like Jesse the Body, his commentaries. Was it hitting? I know that jacket combo was not, and he also looks like the Crypt Keeper. But that's with age. I guess age comes. I don't know. I got nothing for it. But anyway,
age comes tacky dress.
I wasn't gonna say the dress. The jacket would have been cool if he still had like the muscles and stuff. But he's like 78,000 years old.
Yeah,
can't hold that against that man.
No.
Right. But he does look terrifying. He looks like he's gonna be like, "Hello, kitties." And I was like, "Nope, I don't like this. Scary."
So I was a big fan of the retro feel. I think it would have been even cooler had they like said, "Hey, put this in standard def too," just like the intros and something.
Like you need tracking on it. That would have been hard.
Yeah, like when the match starts, give me my full HD 8K super
give me that
cameras.
Fidelity back.
Yeah, but give me the intros. Give me a little like skip a little bit. That would have been a real cool spot to put that little Penta 0 in, like, stuff like that. That's something I think would have been cool. But other than that, like I appreciate them really going back to it and then just hitting us with the graps. Just boom, boom, match. Obviously giving us the winged eagle, just a beautiful touch. The one thing I will say about Jesse's commentary is it's weird hearing that heel commentator like for one time. Like when, for example, like when Graves was like more of a heel commentator, it was week to week to week. You knew he just legitimately did not like Sasha. Yeah. He did not like certain other wrestlers. And you were used to it. But just hearing Jesse come on like, yeah, Cody cheated. He's just like his dad. His dad wasn't shit either. And you're like, oh, damn. All right. So you just sit back at home and just be a hater all the time.
I mean, he heard about the 2024 Kendrick Lamar Hater of the Year award, and he was like, I need parts of that.
So did Jesse the Body walk through the portal of hate that Katt Williams opened?
I mean, it seems like it. He said Dusty had. He said Dusty, the only washboard Dusty has ever seen was something, and I was like, wow. And the crowd was just like, that man's dead. That's what they did. It was crazy.
And then we all know that Jesse hated Vince, so that was the way to get him back. Give Vince up out of there, and that hate portal just opened, and Jesse the body stepped through it, and when he stepped through it, all his muscles disappeared. Check out.
All his muscles disappeared.
Too far.
BA. Aesthetically speaking.
Aesthetically speaking?
You know, you're the time machine of Graps. You watched it like it was yesterday. How did it compare to the original Saturday night main events?
Amazing. As far as the just bare down to the bone, everything, the red, white, and blue ropes, the entranceway, the referees wearing the blue shirts with the bow ties. The whole presentation was fire. They did everything to the T as far as the presentation.
Can I say it was so good? I honestly didn't even notice any of those things that you said. It just felt like normal to me. Like I didn't even peep that they had the old school blue with the bow ties.
Yeah.
The red, white, and blue ropes. Like it did. And what I mean by I didn't notice it, meaning like it wasn't jarring. It just felt like natural.
It felt right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even with the only thing I did notice and I loved was the skinny entrance where I was like, I love this. This gave me the feels.
Yeah,
again.
the fact that everybody, the crowd was on top of everybody as they walked out.
And you can like do this and high five all the people, or the people can touch you a little bit. I was like, that's fire.
That's a good point.
I want them to continue that. Quickly before we transition into like the actual graps, where do you see, or where do you think they might try to improve or go wrong in this upcoming one in January for San Antonio? BA, I'll ask you first.
They could improve by, I think that this may be controversial or not, but more Jesse. Put Jesse more, let him talk through some more matches, give him some more color commentary opportunity, because for him to be that old and decrepit as y'all described, and for him to be that with it and know what's going on in the product.
God damn.
All right.
Y'all said he was 70,000 years old. What is that? That's
you said
cryptic.
78. You heard 70,000. BA, stop projecting.
I might have said
Fair
78,000. I don't remember. I mean, just look, if Jesse the Body just like said, and then like a sandstorm appeared behind him, and I was like, as he was Emotep, I would not question it. Or if he like just raised his hand and a solid silver steel ball with spikes came out, I would also not question it. I think he took time off from filming Phantasm 7 and he came in to do some commentary. If he continues, I'm okay with that. I think I would agree. And I think he, for just jumping back into this, pretty good sea legs. Like he felt normal. So maybe we do get more of that coming back, and that's gonna be fun. It was jarring to see him, and I think he maybe changes his attire a little bit. But that's fine. Again, he sounds exactly the same, but looks so different, and that's what kind of threw me off.
The attire will get louder next time. I think something they could do that would like enhance it is throw in some of these new things they've been doing. Some of these like the car interview with Kevin Owens, the cinematic promo that Cody and Romans did. Throw one of those like new thematic type things they're doing in there. Because what you get being live on NBC is you get those people who have been watching for a while. So you got the high tier graps. Show them this new shit that you're doing. They may be like, damn, they ain't have production value like this in 1997. Let me turn on Netflix on Monday or something. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something they should look at for sure.
I would only be interested in that if they do it in a, again, throwback way. So give us like a old VCR Betamax looking film grade.
This would be a perfect time to do a Wyatt 6 promo.
Spot on. I like that. Okay, so now that we've kind of got to the aesthetics, let's get to the wrestling. Dub, we had a 5-match card.
5-match card. Gentlemen.
That felt right? That felt right? Like 5 matches feels like it should be for a Saturday night's main event. I still think
2-hour show, absolutely.
Yeah, I still think the others should go up a little bit more, but neither here nor there.
It felt even quicker without like backstage interviews and stuff because it was just match. I was like, yeah, this don't even feel like 2 hours.
I wasn't mad at it.
I liked it.
Let's get into it.
So first up, let's talk about the inaugural Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green, getting the title in the U.S. because her compatriot from Canada, Drake, couldn't. He had to run away, take a L, so she took a W.
Damn.
And guys, we
what
called
prevented
it
me from being 5-0.
Except for E-Ray.
Yeah, that's what made me not be 5-0.
So let's start right here. E-Ray, explain yourself.
Chelsea Green. You're right. This is what happens to me all the time. I'm okay with in Dub History Week being like, you know what? I was wrong. Dub was right. Particularly. Oh no. Where the other hand at, bro? We need to see it. Both it. There you go.
That was great. No fit that I'm not having a heart attack.
It feels like it's so apparent and in your face that I'm like, why didn't I see that? Well, and it's because I was blinded. I was blinded by the possibility of a cash in. If we could have got that cash in from your girls,
Tiffy Time.
It would have
Tiffy and the Strattons.
So it made sense. I mean, I wouldn't have think Chelsea. She could have pulled it on Chelsea Green, but I would feel like, oh, Mia Yim has been doing phenomenal work as of late. The character change, everything feels like it's going in the right way for her. And then for her to get there, win the title, and then get it stripped away, I thought that would be just atomic heat for Tiffany Stratton and like a gotcha moment. So that's what they got me. So okay. I chose that and I chose wrong.
BA, should Chelsea Green have won the U.S. title with the Rough Rider since they were in Long Island and she is married to Mid Cardona?
Mid Cardona, that's so disrespectful. I don't think they needed to, man. I think her finisher coming off the top like that was enough. Her outfit was kind of already dedication to him in the first place. So
look at BA doing all the math and the science.
Yeah, I did the math.
When he's not blinded by hate, he can do it. Dub has a certain affinity for like coveting other men's wives, and he just hates them. It's crazy. It's another one out there that we'll mention at a later date. He's like, oh, Chelsea Green. Oh, she's married? Huh? Oh, Mid Cardona. You better put some respect on the indie guy's name. The toy collector extraordinaire. Merch machine. Merch maniac. Anyway.
Are you finished or you done?
I don't know, Birdman. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think it just makes so much sense as I was watching. I was like, I picked wrong. Immediately when I was seeing it, I was like, I picked wrong. This is her moment, and it's dope because I think she's also been getting a lot of that backstage locker room love, like ever since they brought her back, and a few others. They had like a graphic up. It was like the Triple H Renaissance, like Cody leaves in like 2013 or something, comes back 2024, he's a champion. It's like, who else they got fired and brought him back?
Chelsea Green,
and
Braun Strowman.
One other person. Who?
Karrion Kross.
No, it was somebody else that's actually that's currently a champion as well. I can't remember, but regardless, that was the thing. I was like, oh, that's funny because yeah, they get fired, they come back, and they become champions. But Chelsea Green definitely has been doing all the work. You listen to Big Steve Harvey Suit, GM. He's like, look, he had an interview, and he said, you know what, Chelsea Green just makes it easy. He's like, you don't even have to do anything because she does all the heavy lifting. She's like a whole character in herself. And I was like, and as much as I said, I think I picked it wrong last time because I wanted her to win the Money in the Bank. And I don't know why I've moved off of that same pick because she is that good. She's been doing incredible work and she has a heavy with her. So it just makes sense.
So I will say, E-Ray, you weren't all the way wrong because you can argue her performance in Money in the Bank is what won her this title. She was, Tiffany won that match. Chelsea was the one that got over in that match.
Yeah.
Like her performance in that match and that spot she took and she was so willing to take it, that's what won her this title.
Yeah, she might get a spot because, guys, we do have to mention, you know what time it is. Well, we'll save that for later. I'm gonna jump the gun, almost popped the gun. But getting back to it, Chelsea Green, congratulations, inaugural women's U.S. title holder, first ever women's North American title, U.S. title, whatever. I don't know. Too many fucking titles. God damn it. Gold.
Just getting that way.
Yeah, American gold. I wonder if she's gonna change the strap or something, which probably not, because the straps are like, the straps are like a part of the title now. So it's like, it's white because it's women. That's crazy.
Well,
and BA was like, yes.
LA Knight changed the strap.
Yes, LA Knight did change the strap.
To what?
It had like LA's
it just matched his leather vest, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean color. I was thinking about her doing like a hot pink or something. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't think they're gonna do that because the white is like, it's women. But neither here nor there.
It's women.
Moving along. Moving on down the card. Solid match.
Liv Morgan gets her first clean title victory of this reign against Io Sky. E-Ray, your thoughts?
I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
Idea was like clean, but okay. I think so. This is my thought. I know it'll be easy to hate, but the whole thing is I think Io worked that crowd incredibly, and then Liv did her job. She's been really competent in the ring, and you can see where she's gotten so much better. She's more fluid, and she still will take a beating. She like basically almost got her nose broke, and you seen it. And then I keep wanting to call him Bobby the Brain. Jesse the Body stated it like, I'm surprised she even made it out with that. She just got her face broken, and she still got the win. And it was such a good move because she took it and just laid out. And I was like, damn, what a knee to the face. And then laid out there, bloody nose, everything, and it just added to the aesthetic. Very reminiscent of Becky Lynch when she got her nose busted. It just felt like they're so in character. It was a moment. So I'm not mad at that at all. I think she looks competent now. It doesn't look like a force or a forced thing. I'm like, I fuck with it. So yeah, I'm not mad at it, even though I can understand some of the IWC outrage. Like, no, she's the greatest women's wrestler alive. Like, okay. But
BA, you are now the IWC. Explain their outrage. I know it's tough for you because of how much you love white women, but you got it.
Oh, this is coming.
My milk of magnesia.
Is this about Io losing clean? Is why that IWC is so upset? Yeah, it's because
arguably the best women's wrestler walking planet Earth and drawing breath, losing clean to someone the IWC hates.
I was about to say this kind of.
I'm not tapped in with
some
the community.
Some nerds do, but I don't know.
You said that nerd with a hard N, BA.
Hard N is crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, if
is it
they're
like
that
red
upset,
pill hate?
That's what I feel like it is. Yeah.
Oh, she's too hot. Let's take her down a peg. Oh my gosh. Liv. I hate her. She's not even a good wrestler even. Oh, but I just like looking at her body. Like, there's some creepy losers. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Just fucking enjoy wrestling, you fucking losers. God damn it.
Right.
So loser. Yeah, I don't want you to get in that mind state of the IWC just yet, BA. Not for this.
Thank you.
Because you might not be able to come back. You didn't know this about BA, Dub, but BA he has like pure empathy. Kind of like Will Graham from Hannibal Lecter. So if he just starts to think about the IWC, he just becomes what is
He'll
like,
become the IWC.
The beard start growing out of his neck, like he started mouth
terrible.
breathing.
Mouth breathing.
And then he just says, well, actually, Sergeant Tits was the best wrestler of this year. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I broke up. I'm sorry. But you just got to stay away from it. BA will never recover. So we want to keep him sane and in his fortress of solitude and not neck bearded out. You okay, Dub? You just have you have a subhematoma?
He is in a jail cell, so the fortress part does check out.
It's not a jail cell. It's a spacious apartment.
They wouldn't let me put up my own jersey in a jail cell.
That's what Kingpin said too in season 2 of Daredevil. This is an apartment. I get all the things I need here. You see my paintings on the wall?
Good
you're the Kingpin. It's okay. we all know. We all know this about you, BA. Moving on. I didn't have a problem with it. Dub, did you have a problem with it at all before we move on?
No, I just thought it was interesting. I was like, wow, that
was a choice.
This is like her first clean win. I was like, huh. And I'm more so surprised that they put Io in that spot. If they knew that Liv was going to get like a clean win there. I feel like that would have been more of a spot for like a Dakota Kai or something. Somebody who's like not in the main event, but you could shoot them up there real quick for a Saturday night's main event, if you will.
True. I'm not mad at that.
I've been a Liv guy since she came back. Y'all wasn't here. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all weren't rolling these streets with me. It's all right though. But Sami Zayn versus a guy who might be getting an award at the end of this pod. One, Drew McIntyre, who just shows up to hate on niggas. Lost a match, left TV for a while, and said, you know what? I'm back, and I hate you. I hate you. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress. And yeah, he came in. Was anybody surprised by this victory? Let me ask that.
Not even a little bit.
No, not even a little bit.
And I'll say this. I wasn't surprised in any way because you got to call in your heavy hitters when you lose your cleanup guy. Bronson Reed, the guy that BA and others that shall not be named thought belonged in catering, and he showed y'all one tsunami at a time, usually multiple tsunamis on your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. To get to that spot, and then he went down, and it was like, oh, break glass in case of hate emergency. And here we go.
And all you heard was dun 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 dun. Like, oh, the Scottish psychopath is back.
Scottish
and they were
Terminator.
Like, hey guys, what's the story for Drew coming back? Hate.
I was just about to say, give me your clothes.
So, Drew, what's your prediction for your match with Sami?
To provide my
pain.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre came back, and I'm like, oh, yeah, he's not losing. And the whole purpose of him being here is to murder. So he's just murdering folks, and that's okay. So Drew McIntyre's come to murder everybody. We're like, you need to be murdered because Bronson Reed can't do the job right now. So as soon as Bronson Reed's back, more murders on the menu. But until then, you got
Will
Drew
McIntyre be a hired gun for the final boss in WrestleMania season?
That might be a little too much. It depends. I need to see what happens. But I think him fighting against the OG bloodline is just good because something that was brought to my attention. Seth is also twisting and turning the reality of things with CM Punk and his hatred for him and Roman. So now he's even willing to partner up with the guy that took his title and ended his title reign in order to get it done. He's like, I hate Roman. I hate CM Punk. And he's like, oh, I hate CM Punk. He's like, well, we ain't friends. You took my title. But we might be friends in a little bit. I don't know yet. So I'm perfectly fine with watching this unfold. And I think Drew McIntyre is just getting started. So this man has had a hell of a year. While only holding the title for like 18 seconds. That's impressive. That's impressive.
Good point.
BA?
Use it for what it needs to be used for. I was gonna say, as far as the title, as you bring that up, as they say, the title is supposed to be used to elevate. Whether it's on you or not, I don't think that matters. I think that could be added to that tape because Drew hasn't needed it for him to elevate his character. If anything, him not having the title has made his character better. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty.
So instead of the title elevating Drew, hate elevated Drew.
Yeah, hate for not being able to get the title.
Yeah, you gotta add one for the other.
Drew McIntyre discovers the power of hate.
He pull out that sword out of his chest.
Damn sword, he'll come down with nowhere. Thank God.
Yeah. He gonna bring it back.
Had to sell it.
He has to use it. He has to stab CM Punk with it. That's what it is.
And then lightning has to strike. He cuts his head off and he's like, there can be only one Connor McLeod. And then he's the Highlander because everyone knows.
McIntyre's the Highlander.
It just writes itself. I'm sure if they ever make a 2025, 2020s version of Highlander, Drew McIntyre's got to be like the boss or like the final villain or something. He would probably
E-Ray have to write it.
I would do it. I'd do it in a second. I'd stop doing everything I do right now, this moment, including prepping to be a father, to write a Highlander movie for
starring Drew McIntyre.
Yes, need it.
But speaking of the title, next match on this card is the triple threat for the world title. Of course, we are talking about Gunther, the General. And the Street Trash or Street King, I'm not sure what he's calling himself these days.
Street Trash.
Puerto Rican Poppy himself, Damien, bisexual Undertaker Priest versus Kendrick Lamar, the man who he's not fueled by hate. Hate is fueled by him. Finn Balor. I think I was alone in this one. Just wanting Finn to finally get that title after 8 years.
No, you wasn't alone. You were alone in your picks, but we were all together in the heart.
Okay.
Facts.
But y'all just knew the writing on the wall to beat your ass 97. And E-Ray, I even tried to suck you into picking some different way for Gunther to win that title. And you were like, no, beat your ass 97. I was like,
Gotta deploy. You gotta get his get the vibe back. Like, you know how we do. Gotta beat your ass 97.
So my question coming out of this match is, do either Finn or Priest get that belt off of Gunther before Mania?
Nope. They not the ones that do it.
Wait, hold on, E-Ray. Hold on. Who does, BA?
I don't think it's them because they would have been done it.
Big Match John? Are you going to book right now, Big Match John, taking that belt off of Gunther
and holding it all year through his
Mania,
farewell tour? That would be crazy. It's like Kobe scoring 60 in his last game.
Right. I just don't. I don't see Big Match John coming in on that. Because that's early in the tour too. Mania. That's early for him to do that. I don't foresee that.
So you're predicting that Big Match John takes that belt off of Gunther at the Rumble, and then Punk takes it off of Big Match John at Mania, which I'm sure would be Phil Brooks's
Apropos. Dream. That would be incredible.
That would be wild.
I just explode. Got you again, John. Got you again. And then he walks through the crowd of Chicago. Yeah!
Even though Mania's in Vegas.
He walks to Chicago. CM Punk, what are you doing? I'm walking to Chicago. Why? Shit.
Why does CM Punk have an Australian accent now?
He's CM Gump.
Crocodile Dundee.
Winning's like a box of chocolates.
Crocodile Man Punk.
You never know who you're gonna be. Then he just walks away. Yes, CM Punk. CM Gump.
But why CM Gump? Because I got the cult of personality.
My mom always said I got the cult of personality.
Mom always said, look in my eyes. What do you see?
I said as a 3-year-old boy not even knowing words. A cult of personality. I couldn't run. I had knee braces. And I knew I was going to be champion.
But them bullets clicked on me and I made them go to sleep.
GTS, go to sleep.
And then they see me and then their head moves. And it made their eyes rain.
It made their eyes rain.
Simple Punk or CM Gump. Which would be the better AI creation?
Simple Punk. Simple all day. Simple Punk.
But Mama, I won the title.
While we're casting CM Punk as Forrest Gump, he would make a great Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, he is Lieutenant Dan. That's like not even acting at that point. It's just like,
right.
Fucking idiots. Wish I had
What do you want,
legs.
John?
Where's my legs?
Where's my legs? So in this scenario that Dub just brought up, CM Punk is Lieutenant Dan. Forrest Gump is Cena.
For sure. Oh, for sure. For sure.
I can't even imagine that. John Cena's just too good. I don't even think he could be. I'm trying to think.
That's the point. He's so good that
I can't even picture him I can picture him as like Peacemaker. Peacemaker is one of the best things John Cena's ever done.
No. You're thinking about John Cena the actor. I'm talking about John Cena the character on WWE television. That could be adapted to Forrest Gump.
That's kind of true.
John Cena the character plus Eugene equals Forrest Gump.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect.
My
mom always said I was the doctor of thugonomics. I said I didn't go to school. All right.
Word life, done. Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Punk, word life.
Oh, now he sounds like James Vanderbeek. I don't want your life. What? You're just slipping through this time stream of movies. CM Punk.
John Cena is James Vanderbeek too. And Punk is his dad.
Fire that fucking pigskin.
For some reason, I just got that stuck in my head that John Cena playing James Vanderbeek roles. He's Dawson and Dawson. But still John Cena's current age right now, I'm big as fuck. Fuck you, Pacey. Big as
48-year-old Dawson.
To be over.
Spoiler alert, John Cena's always over.
But you can't see it.
Oh, shit. God, I need that. Somebody just dub every single episode of Dawson's Creek over with John Cena as James Vanderbeek. The greatest, it's the simple greatest thing I've ever thought about in my life. Oh my God. That's incredible. All right.
No, somebody has to use like the AI music generator to like change John Cena's theme song to the Dawson Creek theme song.
It's not far. That's so good. Oh man. All right.
What were we talking about?
All right, what were we talking about again?
I had cut you off because I wanted to BA to fantasy some shit out, and somehow we ended up on Dawson's Creek. But E-Ray, is there any way in your mind that either Finn or Damian take this belt off of Gunther in a Dawson's Creek street match?
Oh, my eyeball stuck. Yes. So reports have it, and these dirt sheets haven't been wrong. They said Chelsea Green was the favorite to win this belt, and lo and behold, on that belt. The dirt sheets also were saying that Finn Balor has assumed the role as locker room leader, and he has been doing his thing, and he is very highly favored in the back. I feel like
what does that mean? Does that mean like he kicked Miz out of the locker room? I'm confused.
No, he's holding court now. Everybody comes to King Balor. You got to go to the Balor Club. So I feel like...
And you know Finn Balor not wearing a robe to court. He just showing up.
He's wearing a mask. And he just goes...
Jacket open.
Right.
He has the gavel on his abs.
Right.
I haven't had a carb since 97.
Gavel breaks.
You got it. Yeah, I definitely think... I don't want to do another movie reference because it's boiling in my head and I'm not doing it. I think for sure that Finn is in favor, and he hasn't had like a world title since he was like all-inclusive Finn. And I was like, ugh, where he was wearing like the multicultural color shorts and stuff and the pride shirt and all the things that was like cool.
Did he just have the IC title during that weird run? Did he just have the IC title during that weird run?
Yeah. But it was because wasn't just never seen it for him. Finn has the look. He now has the uber swag. Like everything about Finn Balor is money. And he could wrestle his ass off.
Vince also didn't let Finn talk, which was another problem.
Yes. It was just like, let's present him. Oh yeah, let's just use that demon gimmick whenever we feel like it. It's like, oh, the worst. I feel like it's almost inevitable that he's going to take that belt off of Gunther, and it's going to feel great. And then I think perhaps him and Damian Priest rekindle right then and there. And that's not rekindle as in like become friends, but as in like, oh, let's just re-spark up this beef again. But I think this would be the perfect time to do so for him because it will be fun. I'm hoping. Like, I know they want to give Gunther the run, and there's some other new people that could possibly challenge, but let Finn get that belt for like 3 months. And because I think that's why they took the, we can talk about it, but they took the tag belts off of them. It was like, it was guaranteed. Like, oh yeah, they're losing the belt.
I 1000% think that's why they did that.
Yes, because it's like, all right, we got to clear you up, make some space. You about to run out of the Judgment Day, or Judgment Day gonna kind of split ways, or you just gonna be like, fuck it, I don't need y'all no more. And then you're gonna do your own thing, but in a bad way. I think he's still gotta be bad Finn. So I do see it highly possible that what are we in December? I think by April he could work his way in that position to get that belt.
We'll have another Saturday Night's Main Event in January. We'll have the Rumble. We'll have the Chamber, and then we'll have Mania. So we got three big time spots for him to take that belt.
Y'all think he wins the Elimination Chamber to get there? Or
I think he takes that belt at Saturday Night's Main Event. Holds it through the Rumble, and I think he loses it in the Chamber.
That's interesting. Okay.
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
To Seth, who will then defend it against one CM Punk at Mania. Because Punk's getting his main event at Mania.
Yeah.
Even if he has to kill Dwayne.
Yeah, I would say Rock be damned. You're like, Moana 2 did just fine, niggas. Go sit down. Chill out.
I promise you, CM Punk bought a lot of those tickets.
He had to. He couldn't afford the Red One budget. It was like, there's no coming back from this. But Moana?
He's using all of his AEW payout.
He bought out 18 theaters in Detroit. Jessica. You know, Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, any neighboring Midwest city. Go see this shit.
If you were a kid that wanted to go see Moana when it came out, you probably could have gone for free. On CM Punk.
Yep. Because he said
he was not losing another main event to Dwayne.
My mom always said, if you want a main event, you gotta be a main eventer. Didn't know. You didn't think about that, huh?
No, I didn't. All right, here we go. Last match on this card. Cody LaAnthony Raheem's Rhodes the Fifth versus one Kevin Owens, king of the pile driver currently, and the guy who is kind of sort of right, fighting over the Winged Eagle WWE title. And it was so pretty. It was so pretty. And I think we just lost E-Ray for a little bit.
Navy
gotta go clean up. So great. We all knew Cody was going to win this, even though BA wanted to be contrarian and pick KO. Let's be real here. Cody Cutters.
BA was not right. That's it.
During AW history
KO
week,
might have been
BA
right,
was
BA
not
wasn't.
right. No. But, post-match, the beatdown ensued. Another package pile driver. KO walked out with that Winged Eagle belt. Got into a little pushing match with Triple H. And it's very important to note that he walked out with the Winged Eagle belt. Because Triple H said, one night only. One night only. So that means, on SmackDown, right after you guys listen to this amazing pod during AW History Week, you're going to see Cody Rhodes walk out with the big belt, or not be on TV at all, and KO walk out with the Winged Eagle.
Look, if they find a way to keep that belt somewhat on TV and let KO hold it, and him going around telling Cody he's the Canadian dream and he's the real people's champ and all this shit, I'm so here for it. I would love that. And then I don't know what they can do. They can't really unify it, but I love
They can have Cody beat KO, because KO has an argument of he had Cody down for damn near a 10 count when that referee was knocked down and Cody used the chair. You know, the heel arguments. Cody comes back in January. They do the belt hold up, and then you're like, oh. And then Cody finally gets to win the Big Eagle.
Also, don't forget the crowd chanting "You deserve it" when Cody is ushered out on the stretcher after looking at the chair and saying, and then hitting KO with it. Very heel, very awesome. Love
So
it.
I thought it was interesting on Monday Night Raw when they talked about that and they showed that video package again. They edited out all of that "You deserve it" or "one more time," just because, to keep Cody as face as possible.
Yeah.
But when Cody turns heel, he brings that back up, and they show that unedited footage. It's gonna be magnificent.
Side note, who's
Homelander Cody?
Because there's like multiple types and styles of heels right now. That Cody heel, you got the KO heel, you got the New Day heel. New Day's doing something very interesting with their heel. I'm giving it some weeks because I'm very interested to see how this. But it's almost like I'm just telling the truth. What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you? Like, I just told you your wife was cheating on you. My fault. It's the truth. And then he just walks away. It's like, that's interesting. I want to see where they go with this. But
I can tell you where they're going. Next week they're going to beat up Rey Mysterio because Rey Mysterio can never know peace.
Oh, before Zero Metal? He's like, look, before you get beat up by another Mexican legend, some black guys will do it. We'll do it. We'll beat your ass. Beat your ass 98. Fine. Great. Loved it. So Saturday night's main event was here. It was fantastic. Great LE. Let's hope they improve upon it. God, I can't talk. And we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We all had 4-1 picks. Good job, us.
Yep.
We're fantastic. We're so smart.
Somebody's still in last from like all the picks of PLEs, but you know. Okay.
Yeah, you know. Outside of that, moving right along.
So I have a question for you guys from Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
How much longer is Hater Finn gonna deal with passive-aggressive Hater Liv before he completely blows up the Judgment Day for a third time?
That literally would be a third time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Except for this time, he's not taking anybody with him.
You don't think he takes JD with him?
I thought about it, but I'm like, I think it worked. Like, it could work that way, but JD's role just has to be like the interference guy. He got to be the guy that just takes the brunt of somebody's hits while Finn gets the dub.
Okay.
He got to be like, be Finn's J&J security.
He's probably gonna blame him for losing the title, probably. So even though they lost it together, so
maybe because you know she's gonna say something. But,
right.
So Finn.
Yeah.
Because when you're with Finn, you always win. Well, what happened to you, Raquel? Bitch, you lost. How about that? And she go.
Then Liv's gonna be like, well, I wasn't with Finn. I didn't do things Finn's way, and I won. So maybe we should all just go Liv's way. I don't know, whatever rhyme she comes up with. Live like Liv.
Move like Morgan.
There you go.
Let's move like
Morgan. BA, I got a better question for you, specifically you. When Finn blows up the Judgment Day, again, for a third time, who gets custody of Carlito?
R-Truth? I don't know.
That is not cool. R-Truth is in his own.
Hey, I don't know. An R-Truth Carlito tag team could be hilarious.
The cool
I think
truth.
It has some potential.
The cool truth.
Has some potential.
Everything just works with truth. So that could be there. That could be actually a pretty fun tag team. I'll take it back. You're right. You guys right. You got me.
Truth. That's not cool.
There we go.
What
are you talking about, Primo? Where's that
cool.
become?
It's 52
You gotta go talk
outside.
to Tom and Nick Mysterio. No, truth. It's Dominic. Yeah, that's what it is. Tom and Nick.
Literally.
Tripping, Carlito. He's so nice.
You know what they say about apples? An apple a day keep the doctor away. Yes, that's very cool. And he just walk away. But yeah, there's potential there to be very amusing. So I'm perfectly fine with that. We have what? 3 weeks? 3 weeks?
Till Rumble?
No. Until maybe my math. Maybe I'm stupid at math. I feel like it's 3 weeks. It could be 2 weeks till the debut. Till WWE reclaims January 6th for themselves. He's like, what? Where are you going with that?
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Debut? Penta? What?
Yeah, that's how much they. Never mind. Yeah. January 6th. Every time they say it, I'm like, ooh, okay. Yikes.
And then they start off the show with so much pyro. You're like, man, this reminds me of the last January 6th I watched on TV.
Right. It's not on C-SPAN.
Yeah, as long as Liv doesn't get shot in the face, be just fine. I'll be okay with that. But you already got Cody Rhodes, dude, running around with a fucking steer horns on his head. Yeah, America! Parallels are there. But with that said, I think we get to debut. Everybody's seen it, unless this is something else
unless
that we don't
swerving
know.
Us again.
can't imagine the way things have played out in AEW, as we were saying for years. Like, oh man, he really does not like Tony Khan, and he was saying, "Hey, guys, I am AEW right now." he didn't mention 3 months from now, so we can all assume Penta Cero Mero is going to appear January 6th. And
push somebody in the face.
I was gonna say storm LWO's capital and show Ray that he can never know peace. Starting probably with beating up I've been walking through the flame. It was gonna lead to him.
So Penta has to show up and put Cruz and Joaquin on the shelf, right? Like night one.
Yeah.
Night one arm breakers, puts them on the shelf.
And did he do that?
Yeah. As
scary.
Ray and Dragon Lee watch on, and then he beats Dragon Lee in the match, and then somehow 2 weeks later, Dragon Lee gets a world title match.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he pull Ray's eyeball out again. Because there's not enough stem cells to have Ray keep his eyeballs.
And then Dom was like, "Thanks for getting my deadbeat dad out of here." And then Penta's like, "No, it's fuck you too." And then he breaks Dom's arm.
He's just breaking.
And then
arms.
Carlito's like, "That's not cool."
That's not cool. He breaks.
And then
his
he
arm.
tries to break Carlito's arm, but Carlito's too huge now. Because Roy.
No, he just shake him off.
Apples.
No. He just wiggling him. Get off me. Ah! Cero Mero.
So Penta has to show up and just kill all the other Mexican wrestlers besides Andrade.
That's insane. No, him and Andrade should square off immediately, and he should kill him.
Those would be some crazy matches.
Smack.
He said he has to start at the bottom of the roster and climb his way up.
Smack the black skull mask right off his face.
Or no. Andrade comes out holding a skull mask, and then he realizes it's not a mask, it's just Penta's head, and Penta's sitting there looking up at him.
Like the boogeyman?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I'm okay with all that. That sounds good to me.
Or does he do like BA says and start at the bottom of the card and proceed to kill Alpha Academy?
But for what?
Because I mean, huh?
For what? I don't get it. Like that ain't got enough juice. I feel like you got to start higher than that. If you just start killing Alpha Academy members, if
you want to get a heel pop, you either kill Rey Mysterio,
yes,
or you break Maxine's arm.
Oh, that's sick.
Hey, or
next level hate.
Yeah. Or Io Sky and Kairi Sane are on Raw. They were in the squad that jumped him in Lucha Underground.
Now.
Does Penta get his get back and just start attacking women?
Yeah, intergender obliteration. They had a great match too. No, I don't see any of that happening, Dub. I have no guess for this.
First night and breaking 2 women's arms is kind of nuts.
It would be highly frowned upon to start Netflix that way. Like I know they said they're going like mature, but goddamn. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Like no, please do not start off with just pure anarchy and dismemberments and broken bones. That would be insane. So now I don't like that. But I don't know.
No, you like it. You just know they're not gonna do it.
Oh, thanks, Kirk Cousins. You tell me what I like. All right, you got it.
Because for me and you writing the show, you were like, yeah, Dub, you got the pen.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I can't see it. It's gonna be difficult to take this in and see what they do with him. But I got faith that they're gonna do something like hopefully kind of brooding. Even though they now got like Evil Shinsuke, like as a character in the WWE. I feel like he's just gonna be the Mexican version of that. Like maybe he doesn't go back to like feudal Mexico or something, but
what the fuck is feudal Mexico?
I don't know.
Is that just like the Old West? Is he just gonna start shooting niggas?
That could be like niggas wearing ponchos.
That could be the fact that he dignified. that could be a possibility. You know, he just pull out his fucking musket and just
just
flintlock pistol and shoot one person point blank range and miss.
Shout out to BA for agreeing with my ridiculous take.
BA spaced out. He was thinking about honey buns and Dunkin' Donuts. He just go, that could be possible.
You
what?
Can't have my buns. What?
I don't know. We'll see.
Get off the BLK app.
I'm off. They said I've BLK'd too much for the day. The app told me to stop. So
wow. I don't even want to know how much scrolling you got to do to get kicked out. You get a warning from a data. Sir, we're worried about your well-being. What do you mean? I can stop anytime I want.
That's why BA hasn't lifted his right arm the entire pod.
Oh, man.
I'm just fine.
You can't tell me to stop.
Just fine. What is wrong with you? Put it away. Sick. Moving right along from January 6th to
Mexicans killing people.
What?
Wow.
Penta. That's what
feudal Mexico.
BA was just talking about feudal Mexicans shooting niggas.
I was trying to move right along, and here we are.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Moving right along from January 6th and feudal Mexicans killing niggas. To
yes.
And then that's your lead in.
But I misunderstood. To our favorite show of the week, NXT. So from feudal Japan and Mexican shooting niggas in the Wild West, the Old West, to
the Wild Wild West.
Native Americans cheating people out of their things. It's like reverse racism. I don't know what this is, but I'm all aboard.
HBK's like, hey Eddie, you kind of look like the other Eddie, so you're gonna lie, cheat, and steal too? Is that what he did?
Like, have you ever thought about lying, cheating, and stealing? Like, well, I mean, your kind stole my land, and I didn't like that. He's like, yeah, use that. Go out there. And he just gets in Ava's face every day. NXT is running.
He's like, yeah, if anybody else did this, you'd be praising them. But because it's me, Eddie, no.
I like that. He's right. Because it's Eddie Thorpe, DJ Nightwolf. Yeah, he's like, I don't like that. I don't like that from you. If it was somebody else, we'd love it. So I'm perfectly fine with that. NXT main event, we had Trick Willie versus Eddie Thorpe that he conned his way into this match before Obafemi does the thing that we inevitably know is going to do and send Trick Williams into that main event in the sky. Like, we're going to Photoshop him on a pamphlet with clouds and wings above him. Like
Obafemi's gonna beat Trick so bad that if Vince was still there, he would just take the Williams off his last name. He would just be Trick, so people forget about that beating.
Yeah, and it's like you gonna get his obituary thing. What do you call them things? In the funeral pamphlet. It's like,
oh yeah,
gone too soon. Like,
on
oh
a t-shirt.
Man.
Yeah, Vince was there. He would make Trick Williams cut his hair after NXT New Year's Evil.
That would be crazy.
You got your ass beat so bad, son. We gotta completely repackage you.
So is that what is Vince?
We're gonna have Leo Rush be your hype man.
Is Vince in Wesley's ear?
I mean,
about him cutting his hair.
You gotta be so bad. You gotta cut your hair. You're bad now. Damn it, you're bad. Very bad. Hey. Well, look, I'm not mad at it because Bad Wesley is starting to recruit. And he got
to recruit him two heavies in Power and Glory 2.0.
Do you think? I think he only getting one of them. He's like, look, Paper bag test. Hey, me and you, we could be something. Leave that nigga over there. I don't trust them niggas over there. And then he just left me. And I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. He's like, yeah. And they did the pound. He's like, you know what? You're right, Wesley. And then he gave him the pound and he left. He looked, nigga, you tripping. And then he just walked away. I was like, oh, so it's not a package deal. This looks like a one. And that's gonna be his heavy.
I don't know. I mean, we saw Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny was like, we thought that was going to be a one turn, and that turned to be a double turn.
Wow, I was about to say something that would have fed right into a very unsavory playbook, so I can't say it. But I feel like Johnny and Tommaso has had enough history for them to pull this the confusing double turn, and it worked. Versus Power and Glory 2.0.
Aha.
They
played right into my hands.
Oh shit,
have
he
you
set his trap card.
Have you seen anything from either one of Power and Glory 2.0 to even know which one is which, let alone think that either one of them is ready for anything close to a solo run?
Yeah, he's Tyreek. It says on his shorts. That's I know. What's the other guy's name?
Tyreek, you stabbed my dad.
I don't know.
So my point being,
I'm bleeding. Yeah.
My point being, you turn them both and continue to have them work together and work as a tag team as you try to figure out which one of them can step out, if either one of them can step out. Because as of right now, the answer is no for both of them.
Like OTM.
Well,
see, that's going so well, right?
I think we've established that neither one of them is stepping outside of Jada Parker's shadow ever.
I mean, depends on what part of the shadow.
It's a large shadow. Shadow looms large.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it. Got nothing else for you.
Nothing.
Speaking of which, Jada Parker went against yo girl, yours and everybody else's,
Ren Sinclair. Another person who, like Chelsea Green, is just really good at her job. Whatever they give her, she finds a way to figure it out. But they gave her a match against Jada Parker, and she couldn't figure that out.
I mean, I did.
But Jada Parker figured out that back elbow she doing now.
That's a thing.
It's money.
And the inverted suplex, another thing.
It's money.
She's getting some moves in the arsenal, and they're working, and they look great. Jada Parker came out and did the things. I was overjoyed. Fire. I think Ren Sinclair is fantastic. And I don't know what they do with her yet, but I do like it. I think the pieces are moving, and I think she is definitely like involved highly in everything with the NQCC or RenQCC, whichever. But
that's what you did there.
She did it first. I just did it last. I did it best. I don't know. Whatever the bar is. I really just think it's not time for her to do solo stuff yet, but she's such a good worker and she's a good character that you can do anything with her and make her like, oh, we want to see more. So I'm perfectly fine with Jada got to get her get back. Doesn't build that confidence back in a competent fight as well. So I thought it was perfect.
So it's interesting. We had Jada getting that win back to get her confidence back, and then we also had another wrestler on NXT who we thought was struggling with their confidence, and one all ego Ethan Page came out, cut a very heartfelt promo about how he's just down in the dumps. His daughter's going through his bag looking for the title. It's not there.
Damn.
And it was just so sad. And then the young OG, Javon Evans, comes out and says, hey, dog, I'm going to give you some real talk. We proud of you. I'm proud of you. You did something a lot of people can't do. Blah, blah, blah. And he put over a guy who puts himself over all the time. And then Ego.
Like you putting over BA.
Great. And then Ego doing the thing. He said, you know what, Javon, you're right. And I shouldn't worry about losing my smile I should worry about taking yours.
I knew he was gonna say that. What a dick.
Hits Javon with the microphone and then does the neck in the chair spot and then stomps on it. And because obviously Javon Evans had a blood capsule in his mouth, Javon Evans spits up an obscene amount of blood. It looked like Ninja Scroll. I was like, oh, yeah. Javon must have asked for a couple of weeks off of TV or something.
And Bronson wasn't available.
Bronson
said he got his teeth. They said he got his teeth knocked out. So I can't wait to see what he looks like next week.
Yeah, Vic was like, yeah, I don't want to alert Javon Evans' family, but I think I saw some of his teeth in the ring. I was like, yo.
NXT has officially become the Kumite. I just needed what's his name? Riley Osborne just sneak into the ring and go and chew on a tooth and then leave. And just like scrape up some of the blood. Frank Dukes, like put up your dukes.
So BA, as our expert on violence, what do you think of this spot and what they're doing with Javon and Ethan Page?
The E-Ray Page.
Oh, yeah, I definitely almost called him E-Ray Page.
Because they about to elevate, they about to use ego to elevate Javon Evans even more. At this point, they about to have a nice feud, I feel like. So it was great.
There you go.
Javon coming out and talking his YN stuff to try to get ego to wake up. That was hilarious.
Get your shit together,
like
homie. Let's hear it,
dead ass. We need the real Ethan Page.
Hey,
shit
come
like
on,
that.
come on.
He's like, oh, you want the real Ethan Page?
You doing that old sad type shit. Get your shit together. Dude, it's like,
right.
I don't understand anything you're saying, but I want to hurt you now. They just doesn't. Unfortunately, I had like the Tubi version, so my internet or something kicked out during this segment, so I missed this whole thing. Sadly enough, but I will rewatch on the rewatch. Just for the obscene amount of blood that squirted from his face. Gotta see it.
I mean, it looked like a scene on a Ninja Scroll. I was like, oh, this what we doing?
Jubei.
They restoring the feeling and not in the parking lot? All for it.
The best.
All for it.
Beautiful.
Also, we did have a showcase of women's talent. We had.
Are you talking about Isla Dawn being back on TV?
No.
Because I do want to say, in that segment when Isla Dawn and Alba Fire showed up on screen talking to JC Jane and Jasmine Nix, Booker T went quiet for a good 5 minutes.
I believe it.
In his mind. In his mind. You
dead
know
quiet.
Yes. And she heard it because she's Bluetooth capable. So it only makes sense. I missed that as well. But what I was speaking of was now you made me forget their names. Zarya. Can't forget Zarya. Gotta love her. And So Ruka versus the Bougie Bully and Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
Hey, Miss Jackson's starting to put it together.
The fit. Fits was fitting. Oh, you're not talking
that
about that? Too. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Wrestling, yeah. There's some Ashley Gaucho pants. I don't know what this is, but power to you. Let's go. Yeah, they had a really good match, solid match. I like. Still interested in what they're gonna do with the bougie slam or whatever. She's getting like, give her the big girl moves. I like it though. Yeah, she's doing really well, and I think they're progressing. The Meta Girls are progressing as a squad.
Yeah, it might be time to put those women's tag titles on now.
I mean, it's coming. I feel like it's coming.
Honest question: who are the women's tag champs right now?
Jade and Bianca.
Who?
Jade and Bianca.
Why you say it like a Negro spirit? Jade and Bianca.
Jade and Bianca.
Jade and Bianca. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, well, when BA's done wading in the water, the last time they defended the
children.
I don't know. That's the better question. I don't know, because ever since Jay got hurt, Jay been hurt for like 2 weeks now or some shit, 3 weeks maybe.
She got extensive spinal.
No, that happened at
organ
Survivor
lacerations,
Series.
murder, death, kill. Yeah,
it sounded like Jay's gonna be out by past Mania.
Yeah, they're like,
I mean,
he'll do
but
stuff.
you know what we can do? Always do E-Ray's favorite thing.
Don't you say it.
We can't have a tournament.
No.
Have a tournament.
Not another. I can't stand another tournament. Or maybe they should do. Like a in championship tournament, like the NBA does. And I was like, I'm very confused. I don't know the rules of this at all. And
they just have NBA people, Cup. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening.
For like 3 months, and then not explain it and just change the ring to purple or something, and let these hoes.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm going to a Pistons game tomorrow, and until yesterday, I thought we were still in the NBA Cup, and I was like, oh, Milwaukee won this.
Oh,
right, because I'm like, wait, the Cavs have the best record in the NBA. They're not in this? I don't get it. I don't understand the rules. But
I was like, oh, the Pistons are the last seed in this NBA Cup? Oh, cool. I might be able to catch an NBA Cup game? Cool. Wait, it's over? Wait. The Bucks won? Weren't they just yelling at Doc a couple weeks ago? I'm so confused. What's going on?
Never thought I would say NBA is confusing. I'll stick to wrestling.
What's happening here?
Yeah,
the Pistons just beat the Heat. What? The Suns want to give Jimmy Butler $100 million. What the fuck is going on here, guys?
It's like they open up their portal. Trade portal's open. But
it's like multiverse of madness. I'm so confused.
It's very confusing.
Why does everybody paint?
The NXT was fantastic. The ending. As we started with the beginning, this is like a Tarantino flick. We started with the ending, got to the beginning, then circled back to the ending.
When you're a black champion, do not challenge people. It never ends well for you. See Kofi Kingston. Now see Trick Williams, who's about to have his world title match turned into a triple threat, even though he was already getting ready to lose his world title. Now he has no chance.
None.
Damn.
None.
That's what you got.
Because Eddie decided to manifest his destiny into the main event. And now...
And it worked. And he had... all 4 shoulders were down somehow. I don't even know how that's possible. Look, if all 4 shoulders are down, don't you have to just go with the person that's on top of the other person? How you gonna pin me and I'm on top of you?
Ty goes to the offense.
I mean, I guess it's like they tried to do a crucifix thing, but it just didn't work. I was like, I don't get this. But
yeah, if I'm Trick, I'm like, well, the only part of Eddie that was on top of me was his hand. Pause. Like, oh, he just having to drape his hand over me? Nah, yeah. You don't win the world title like that. Nah.
Right. That's exactly what Deshaun Watson said.
Guard. He tripping right now.
That's what she said to Deshaun Watson. But
sign this
23 times.
That's what he said. In this too. Sign.
In this too.
And then let the.
And then the Browns said, "Hey, you want $100 million fully guaranteed?"
More like 225 million or something crazy.
Oh, excuse me. You want $225 million fully guaranteed?
You know how many massages I can buy with $24 million? You start doing that calculation.
How about we just keep it at the team masseuse? No.
I need to.
Because this is definitely going to work. Because this is definitely going to work, Deshaun. We're not.
I mean, home. Yes.
We're not betting all of our social capital that this will work. So this will definitely work. What? It didn't work? Oh, what's our cap hit if we cut him? 180 million dead money. Oh,
we might as well keep him.
But we could just never mind. Anyway, getting right out of this.
Yeah, like he's gonna agree to that.
Eddie Thorpe ends up being outraged because Ann Steele is announced Trick Williams champion. Eddie Thorpe gets furious. He says, "You know what, mother? I'm sick of this shit. Ava, where your bitch ass at? Ah!" And then he uses all his native rage and starts yelling in her face. And then he pushes a ref. Then little
throws a
cowboy
green
blue.
glowing axe at Shawn Michaels.
little cowboy blue. Shawn Michaels comes out of nowhere. Says, "Hey, you know what? He pushes him and tries to use his animality. But Trick Williams gave him I don't know, Booker T leg, karate jojoba kick, and then that was the end. Laid him out.
Shawn Michaels gonna book himself in a Mexican standoff with Eddie Thorpe, ponchos and everything.
That would be fire.
And then Penta shows up.
Then it takes the hat off and you see he's bald. You're like, oh, that's not the Shawn I remember. Bald Shawn
This
never.
is old Clint Eastwood Shawn. Ew.
Oh, where he just BA will love him because he's just firing off racial epithets. Oh, you fisheye. Whoa, sir. No.
Sir, this
No.
is a target.
Ask BA what his favorite Clint Eastwood movie is.
Gran Torino.
You already know. It's very evident. You just be saying the most terrible.
Get off my
everything comes with a.
He hates everything.
You gotta pull. He pulling them fucking racial epithets out like his mucus. Just throw that shit on you like, oh, this thing's disgusting.
Gran Torino, shot in Detroit.
Why am I not surprised? I don't like those. You know what else was shot in Detroit? Don't Breathe.
People?
RoboCop.
Don't Breathe.
No, RoboCop
Barbarian.
takes place in Detroit because
they
gotta find a place just
I don't know
dilapidated
if
with
they were
crime
shot
that
in
a
Detroit,
robot
but
cop
all the
shit.
places that I'm saying are positioned to be shot or to be taking place in Detroit. So RoboCop, Barbarian, Don't Breathe. There's a trend here.
So those movies took place in Detroit. They weren't shot in Detroit.
You don't know that?
Barbarian was shot in Detroit.
I was like, I look at the houses.
Barbarian was.
The house we stayed in SummerSlam, same place. That was Barbarian.
Yeah.
I was scared some long titty demon was gonna come out of the basement and get us while we were sleeping. That's why I was pissed when BA kept stealing the bed and I had to live in this like fucking slanted bed. Like, why do I gotta sleep here? Oh, because BA is drunk again? Great. So much fun. Fuck. Just wish I could have a good time and not sleep at a 45-degree fucking angle. That would be fun. Damn it. Or I could just
And that was the better house
Barbarian
of
demon.
the two.
Right.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway,
Yeah,
House
those
number
movies
one
took
was
place in
wild.
Detroit. Certain movies were shot there because, you gotta
can't-
set the scene. For
you gotta
example,
replicate that
Batman
dilapidated
versus
villa.
Superman, because you gotta make a city that looks so crazy that only Batman and Superman have to team up to save it. What city could that be? It's gotta be Detroit.
Wow. BVS. One of the worst movies of all time that I just constantly watch. Because I'm like, why did this get made? Where were they going with this? And I just keep watching it. Like, people like this? I gotta know why. And I just keep watching it. Anyway, we're not
Another
here
movie
for
shot in Detroit because,
that. Damn it, I'm trying to pull
we gotta find a city that looks like it could have been destroyed
good.
by giant robots. Transformers 1.
Oh, I was about to say Scary Movie 3.
No, Transformers 1. The entire final battle shot in
And
downtown
this is Detroit
Detroit.
after the alien attack. That's still funny. Conversely,
Shout
things
out to
shot in
Detroit.
Cleveland, the first event.
Avengers.
Yep.
So I'll say that forever. Anyway, moving right along. Guys, we have done it all except for, you know what time of year it is. It is the 3rd annual Bookies.
Is it the 3rd or the 2nd?
This is definitely the 3rd.
It's gotta be
Are you sure?
That's right.
think it's the second.
And second, it's got to be the third. We've done this twice before.
I can't.
I'm telling you, it's okay. Just
it's
tell
the
me I'm
third.
right when I'm right, huh?
It's the third. Dub 216 is right.
Oh man! If only I just knew what I knew and I said it defiantly and emphatically. Oh, I did. That's right. Putting myself over just like I need to, because this is the third annual Bookies, where Let Me Book the Territory gets all up in the biz and gives out awards for things that we've noticed this year. Guys, we have some awards for you before we get out of here, and then we'll discuss them possibly, maybe not ad nauseum. So let's get this started with let's go with where do I want to go? I think let's start off controversially. Breakout Star of the Year. 2024 is Breakout Star of the Year. We had, announcing the categories, we had Jada Parker. We also had Ludwig Kaiser. We had Jacob Fatu. And then we had Bronson Reed.
Tsunami!
And the winner is Bronson Reed, ladies and gentlemen, our breakout star of 2024. Bronson Reed, this man went from catering and eating beautiful snack-packed sandwiches and what was those little 3-inch Subway joints to being a main eventer, murdering people, and joining the Bloodline and making it legitimate, because the new Bloodline City existed. When did I start caring about it? When Bronson Reed became a part of it. I was like, oh no, they're serious. They can win everything.
Terrifying once you joined that.
It was amazing. But for that 3-week run we had with it, 2-3 weeks.
Bronson Reed broke out so much this year that he broke both his ankles.
Yeah. He broke out his own
That's not a
flesh.
breakout performance. I don't know
what it is. You got me. Let's do it. Moving
Shout
on.
out to Bronson Reed. I don't know how long ankles take to heal from, but hopefully you're back by the Rumble.
Yeah, hopefully it's a clean break, so they just have to place it and he'll get back to it. But he is a larger gentleman, so that could make it a thing. So we'll see. But prayers up to the great Bronson Reed. Big things await you, man. You are our 2024 breakout star. Let Me Book the Territory's breakout star of the year. Moving right along, we have I'm gonna jump around here. 2024 Let Me Book the Territory best biker gang / BDSM gimmick of this year. The nominees are. You want to read the nominees, or you want me to read them all?
You got it.
Yeah.
Best biker gang BDSM gimmick. We have number 1, The Judgment Day. Hit it, Dub.
If you believe yours is the only way. It is 11:07 on the East Coast, and the Judgment Day theme still slaps.
That's what I'm talking about. We have the War Raiders. Hit it, BA.
War. I don't know the rest of it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I was looking
That's
for.
all you got. Whoa.
And then Briggs of formerly, I can't even say it. How do I say it? Somebody say it for me. I can't.
Formerly of Briggs & Jensen Construction, LLC, Incorporated.com.
Thank you. I don't know why I struggle with that.
Copyright 2024.
Yeah, limited liability.
He's the only one in his biker gang, and he still isn't patched in somehow.
Yeah, he's still a prospect in his own. How you the founder and a prospect? That's fucked up. He was like, you know what?
Make no sense.
I'm gonna just go get an Asian guy. I see him whipping ass. He's got to be cool. And then he became the leader of your own biker gang. Like, what the? I started this. No, you gotta pick up some
gangster
shit. You gotta brush my teeth. Prospect. What? Why is that?
Nope. His new partner's in Japan. They call him Young Boys. He's my young boy now.
Bam. It's like Meek Mill. You my young bull. You got too much testosterone. Testosterone. Insane. But yes, best biker gang / BDSM gimmick. And the winner goes to
If You Believe Yours Is the Only Way.
Come on, guys. Gotta be the Judgment Day. Dub, tell us why it's the Judgment Day.
I mean, because they've gone through this whole evolution of the biker gang. They had super leather Cenobite Damien and Rhea out there. They kicked them out like it was an episode, like it was a season finale of Sons of Anarchy. And Finn went full hater and patched in Raquel and Liv. And now they still got Dirty Dom out here looking like Juice. Like,
big gringo energy.
Big gringo energy.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
cabrón.
Come on. And Finn with all his leather jackets, he's going full biker gang, full Gen Z with the mask. Yeah.
He definitely pops willies in Philly. Finn, you got it. Moving right along. We got let's do man, I think that's a big award, but that's okay. We're here to do it. Female 2024, let me book the territories. Female Wrestler of the Year. Had the best year in wrestling in 2024. Nominees are Rhea Ripley, Chelsea Green, Liv Morgan. And the winner is Liv Morgan.
Keeping a Judgment Day here, people. We're talking about the Revenge Tour, becoming the World Tour, becoming her hating on Hater Finn. And Finn just, every time she walks away, like, he has that look of, I can't stand this bitch in his eyes. She's doing all the things, guys.
She got her best friend over. No, she didn't. But she just keep her along for the ride.
What?
She's like, look, just put on this leather and just hang out with me. Bet. Say less.
She walked back into Monday Night Raw, looked Rhea Ripley in the eye and said, I'm going to take everything from you. And then did it.
And then took things that Rhea didn't even know were invented yet. Like, she went into the future and was like, oh, they're going to be a crown jewel champion? Bet. Say less. And then she traveled back in time to her present day and then started this thing so she could then steal that and become the first women's crown jewel champion as well. That belt was bigger than her. Hey, she's killing it out here. Shout out to Liv Morgan. This title run, this Revenge Tour is sick. It's like the Eagles touring after all these years. It's good shit, man. Still good shit. Moving right along, I think we go from there to you know what? We did best. Let's go worst. Let me book the territory 2024 worst title runs. We'll be doing this one a little bit different. So everybody will get a say and get some input into who they might select for this category. Excuse me. Dub, let's start with you.
So, as much as it hurts me to say, it's got to go to LA Knight. It feels like they had no plan for him in this title. The win over Logan Paul at SummerSlam was great, but then they just inserted him into this best of 7, and he honestly ruined it. And then pulling the belt off him with feudal Nakamura felt like the right move after the way the title run went. So, Los Angeles night, maybe it's time to move you up the card. Maybe you were just too big for this title. I don't know.
Yeah, but that title run in itself was... Sorry for you. Yeah. BA, your nominee for worst title run.
As much as it pains me to say this as well, I have to say Athena. Her gazillion day title run that she has in Ring of Honor that's never on television, nobody talks about. If it wasn't random posts on my IG feed for this pod page, I wouldn't see it or know about it. So
it's like, it's a freeze frame of her holding the title,
yes.
And there's like 664,000 days as champion. You're like, what?
A gazillion days might even be underselling it. It might be longer than that.
Yeah, our apologies in advance.
Right.
I think this begs the question: if a champion holds a title but it aren't on TV, do we care?
It's like kind of like if a tree falls in the woods and if nobody's there to hear it, did it happen?
Right. If a tree falls in the woods and ain't nobody there, turn that tree into toilet paper. Do your ass still be
itchy? Did the bear
itchy?
take a shit or
yes. Not? I don't know. I don't know the answer to this shit. Too many questions. And for me, I gotta go with Tony Baloney. Tony Mozzarella. Come on! You see it. You see it. The NA Championship, Tony D'Angelo, he's still in this run, and I still think it's the worst thing of 2024. I'm like, when will it end? Like, I love the title. I like that they turn the entrance red. But that's it. Then I just kind of black out. It's like I have a fucking grand mal seizure and I'm just sitting there and I just snap back like, oh, the match is over. I can't handle it. I hate.
Who was the last white guy to hold that title before Tony D? Was it Johnny?
Sounds right.
Or Adam Cole. Who did, or Finn.
Finn never held that title.
He didn't? Oh, I wanted him to. He was the, let me think. Who did,
I want to say it was Johnny.
Who did, what's his name, take it off of?
Johnny definitely took it off of Ricochet.
No. I know that.
No. Roderick Strong.
Really?
Never going back, because he held that bitch forever.
And then who took it off of him? I don't think who did Keith Lee take that belt from?
Keith Lee might have took it from Roderick Strong.
I feel like I would remember that. You could be right, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe this championship is colored only.
Or Keith Lee might have taken it off of Damian Priest.
I think he did. That sounds more right, but I don't know. Either way, regardless, I think that championship, the North American Championship, is made for the niggas. You know who. But yeah, it just doesn't feel right. So
the nigga American Championship, yes.
It's crazy.
But it feels right. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Let us on TV.
If a bear shits in the woods and you drink the water, I don't know.
And no
Do
trees
you win $1 million?
Did Athena really hold a title? We don't know.
No one knows. It wasn't on TV. It wasn't televised. 862 jillion days later. So that one is a choose your own adventure. We don't have everybody's a winner in that one. Oh, oops, wrong one. But yeah, you get the point. Everybody lost. Terrible. Moving on. We got to give it to our top 2024 male wrestler of the year. I think we have come to a conclusion. The nominees are Damian Priest, Roman Reigns,
Whoa.
And
Gunther, the ring general.
Guys, with that said, there could be only one winner here. And you know who it is.
Gunther.
About to kill your ass with the beat your ass 97. Gunther is 2024's male wrestler of the year. This man went from having the longest reigning IC championship run, losing his belt at the grandest stage of them all, only to say, oh, I found other gold. Did win another title at another large main event, one of the big three, or big four, big five, whichever. I don't know what to say about that. And he's won in convincing fashion. He has given us endless amounts of hilarity to talk about. The beat your ass 97, the beat your ass 95, the choking nigga 64. Like he beat up Randy Orton. Like this guy has been damn near unstoppable while getting himself in shape and being basically a Nazi Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know what else this man can do. He can do no wrong. He is our 2024 Let Me Book the Territory male performer of the year. With that said, we're going to go into our last couple categories here. Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, man.
Speaking of, we have the Booker T Shucky Ducky.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Moment of the year. BA, please submit your moment for argument's sake.
My moment has to be the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania 40. Good old, all the surprises, all the ridiculousness, the final boss. Come on.
The most overbooked match in history.
Yeah.
And none of us cared.
Oh, yeah, man.
There was so much going on in that match that had nothing to do with Cody and Roman.
At all.
It was so good. And then it had stuff that was overbooked that had to do with Cody and Roman.
John Cena, The Rock, fucking Seth Rollins' knee exploding, moving sideways, Undertaker, The Rock wearing gaucho pants. Nothing, just in pure
The Rock
insanity.
was just like show enough.
Listen here, Cody. I
So
said,
much
who's the
going
master?
on.
And you better say it's me, buddy. Because I got a whole quart of Terramana that says it's me. I'm glowing.
So
I'm
much
glowing
going
gold.
on.
Okay, you got it. Well,
Yep.
that's a good moment. Dub.
So, I'm going to give an award to something that happened in BA's match. I'm going to give Roman Reigns an award for the crash out of the century when he grabbed that chair in his hand and he said, I can keep my title or I can break Seth Rollins back even further and get the revenge for something that happened 7 years ago. He chose to crash out and just put it all on the line and said, fuck this title reign. He got to get hit with this chair. So, crash out of the century to Roman Reigns. But the Booker T all yeah moment of the year, keeping with the theme and with who this is about, I am giving that to the entire feud of Lola Vice and Jada Parker.
Moment of moments.
Yeah!
For sure.
It was bodysuits and hands and promos
Beats
of just
all the body parts. Yes.
yeah.
And the grabs. Yes.
Oh,
and the bricks.
and the grabs.
Brick City. Wow.
Lola Vice got smacked with a brick. That was the most gangster shit I ever seen in my life.
It was.
It was great.
And culminated into the best NXT Underground match there ever was. And it was no denim involved. So it's a win. And Dub, I'm so happy you said that because that was also my Booker T, Shucky Ducky, oh yeah, man, moment of the year. Like Lola Vice and Jada Parker. Bad Boys for Life. It was incredible. We here. You get it. I can't believe you said it, but you did it. We did it. We did it together. Thank you. Outside of that,
you got to the point. Yeah, you can just be Captain Howard.
All right,
that's cool.
Cut and beautiful, guys. Finally, getting down to the nitty gritty.
Last award.
Well, we got two more. So let me go this one before I say that we're gonna close that one. We have let's get this one out the way. We'll be quick and snappy with this one. We got the Ricochet Hoover Vacuum Charisma Award of the evening. So it's actually the Ricochet Award sponsored by Hoover. That's it. Who do you got? We got. Okay, look, we got a few
Did we do choose your own adventure
here.
for this one?
Huh?
Did we do choose your own adventure for this one?
Yes, you gotta be, because we gotta explain yourself. Let me go first. I gotta let it be known. I simply want to give this award to a person that has had a name change, but personality has not changed a bit. Every time I see them on my TV screen, I roll my eyes. Every time they pick up a mic and say something, I groan. And I just can't seem to find a likable moment for them. It's what we know, affectionately or unaffectionately call Big Back Pose. Cobra back. Raquel Rodriguez. I just don't know what's going on with this character. It's like you're supposed to be tough, but you seem like you just want to be like one of the girlies. But then it's the gear. Everything is wrong about this character. And whatever, because she's a heel, it just you can still work. But I don't like it. Cobra back. So that's my submission for this award. BA, let us know.
You had mentioned gimmick changes. You had mentioned different things that have changed about Raquel. Same thing with the wrestler that I'm gonna choose. Nothing seems to work for this dude. Nothing. The way he dresses.
A different name, I'll be shocked.
The way he cuts promos.
Not the Scuddy, not the scarf hoodie.
Nothing. None of it does.
Not the Red Skull
Casey
mask.
Jones mask doesn't do anything for me.
Not the
Sean
Mohawk.
Spears. No, the Mohawk. None of it.
Not the Acolytes.
None of it.
With them, random
Zero.
white dude and Jensen.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Dragging Jensen along on his mid train isn't helping him either. So Sean Spears, Charisma Vacuum of the Year award for me, for sure.
You didn't like the 4/4 length coat? It's 4.5 quarters. It's like it's too long.
Double-breasted quarter length and a half coat.
That shit is so long. It's like a coat and a half.
No.
You just wrap it around again. Oh shit!
Not buying that.
Are you saying they called up Joe Gacy to do nothing with him until the Wyatt family was ready just to get him away from Sean Spears? Is that what you're saying?
The most.
Yeah.
He was helping them. That was the only thing he was doing.
Scary, man.
Dub, your submission for this Charisma Vacuum Award.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of submissions for this award. So
how many
Ricochet,
people are not
WWE,
married?
Ricochet in AEW, Ricochet in New Japan, Ricochet in AAA, Ricochet in TNA, Ricochet in Lucha Underground.
I just want y'all. I wish
he was so bad at talking Lucha Underground, they just had him roaring. But
make animal sounds.
Other than that, I gotta say, Lyra Valkyria. The ring work is there. It's all there. The entrance is there. The cool Vogue thing she does is there. But when she grabs a microphone and starts speaking, I instinctively get up. I don't even know what it is. Sometimes I walk to my kitchen and I forget why I walked in there. And I was just like, what am I doing in here?
I'm losing
not
time.
Hungry. I was like, oh, she has a microphone again.
Damn.
She's not as bad as Ricochet in AAA or Ricochet in AEW, but it's tough. It's tough.
Sorry, guys. That was rough.
Just like Ricochet promos.
Big facts. Two more awards, and we're gonna get out of here. We got our other award. This one is a new one, another new one for us. This one has been named by the wise man himself. This is the Billy Corgan Best Booking Award by Billy Corgan. If you know, you know. We have a few things here. Big back pose, Cobra back. Re-entering the Judgment Day, or re-entering the scene and then being infused into the Judgment Day. Tony D'Angelo defeating unstoppable Obafemi after watching Rocky 3 too many times. Or late submission, Tony Khan sending Ray Phoenix to Chipotle because he couldn't understand he had a spinal injury and was not just asking for extra guac and double meat. I think this one is a unanimous decision. Tony Khan. Where is Tony's not here? Tony,
no.
He's not here? Okay,
Ray Phoenix did not want carne asada, nor did he want Chipotle lime rice. He was trying to tell you he can barely walk.
So, guys, I'm going to accept this award on behalf of Tony Khan. And I spoke to him, and he said, his English just isn't that good. He said, I thought that meant like guac. Like, I know that's his native food and it's delicious. And I was like, I love guac from Chipotle. And then he was like, oh. And I was like, oh, vinaigrette. Because everybody liked the vinaigrette for the Chipotle bowl. It's truly an honor. There was some tough competition in this category, but where there's a will and a lot of money and my own company and the chance to completely put out something that is almost laughably insane, there's a way. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Khan. None of this could be possible without you. So incredible. So incredibly tone deaf, you can say. Guys, and now that brings us to our final award of the evening. You know what it is. We've been saying it all year. And I think it's time. You know what time it is. It's time for the Kendrick Lamar 2004 Hater of the Year Award. And guys, we got quite the entrance for you. So nominees are Shinsuke, Futo, Nakamura, Shogun
Watch
Shinsuke.
your back.
Your back. We have Alan Joseph Styles. Keep a jump rope away from that man.
Not going to the back of the line.
Ever.
Give me my Mark Henry pink suit.
Then you have, if you believe yourself is on the way, Finn freaking Balor.
8 years of hate. Just hate.
That's like, you're literally just letting the aged hate. That's aged hate. 8-year aged
Dry
hate.
aged hate is crazy.
Delicious. You just slice yourself a piece. God damn, I can taste it. The hate done just soaked into the muscles. It's delicious. Then, maybe the person who possibly inspired this category altogether. Drew McIntyre.
A Scottish Terminator programmed to hate and only hate.
That's it.
At all costs.
Hate at all costs.
And guys, where is it? Sorry, it's been
While he looks for that, guys, let me give you a little bit of background. So, as we all know, Katt Williams opened this portal of hate in the first week of January, and we were like, oh, we probably got to do a hater of the year. And then Kendrick Lamar went ultra instinct in this portal, and we said, we got to name this award after Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
In fact, I even put it in my phone to say, name the hater of the year after Kendrick Lamar. And now E-Ray has the envelope with the winner for the first ever Kendrick Lamar Hater of the Year award. E-Ray, please take it away, sir.
Guys, this is crazy. Without any further ado, let me go in and check what we have here.
Tallying the votes. Yes, guys, this is bigger than a Heisman.
Oh my gosh. No surprise. You know who it is. Where you at? Hey now, say now. It's Drew McIntyre, the 2024 Hater of the Year. My gosh.
Guys, if he didn't wrap this award up when he said, I prayed for this and it happened, boy, did he just cement it in stone when he came back from just some well-deserved time off to just start hating again.
Couldn't help himself. He hated.
Couldn't help himself.
He hated CM Punk. He hated Seth Rollins. He hated Sami Zayn. He hated Roman Reigns. And one thing that his hate has in common with everyone, every person he's hated on has lost their title. It's crazy. It's crazy. Do the science. Do the math. Do your mathematics. Today's mathematics is crazy. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you, but this has been 2024 year-end Bookies. We did it again, guys. We'll be back this time next year. I don't know what else to say to you, but Dub, my brother, happy birthday when you hear this. BA, stay away from those milk and magnesia days. Sometimes you might just need some black eyed peas. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back in the new year, but you will probably get from us 2 episodes of recaps. We want to give you the full experience for the people who are new to this pod and have never heard or seen, and you don't want to go all the way back. That's okay. We're gonna do that shit for you. We'll give you a little bit of commentation, a little bit of commentary, and then we're gonna let you get some clips And then we might may or may not give you a little bit of a little extra something onto that as well. Some never before seen footage of us just talking shit. So we do it so well. But with that said, I tried to watch Red One to wash away y'all sins. I fell asleep immediately. I couldn't even do it. So guys, we still may have Dwayne in the wings, but Moana 2 is doing incredibly well. So don't know if we're gonna see him or not. But with that said, go take a look at our we're gonna put up a holiday merch shirt perhaps. Go to letmebookpod.com/shop. Check out the merch is already there. The gift that keeps on giving. Let Me Book the Territory shirt, logo shirt. Get you some ridiculous FTR merch. Get you a shirt that makes your significant other's parents think you do things on the internet for money. And I'm not talking about podcasts. But with that said, there's only one way to end this pod, to end this year, and step into a new year for new times, new things, gracious, grateful things. Big Dwayne, Big Rocky Energy, Final Boss.
I love you. Let me book pod.
Jacob Fatu's cousin. Give it
Big
to me.
blood.
What can I say except
Guys, this has been another episode of Let Me Book the Territory. We will see y'all in 2025. Woo! And we are out of here.
Deuces.
I'm on some new shit.